Can we look to the traditions of yoga to find a way for us to address the challenges that face us?
I would say absolutely, because the way yoga has come to United States, you're from New York, well, it's to a large number of people it's just come as a fad. It's about the Lululemon pants and I do yoga is kind of a whatever, it's a cool thing to do. But that's not what yoga is. The word yoga means union. Union means, see right now, in individual experience it's like this. There is you and there is the world. When life gets little acidic, for whatever reasons, then it's you versus the universe. You versus the universe is a silly competition to get into, but almost every human being is in that state. Every human being is in that state, it is you versus the universe. So yoga means consciously you obliterate the boundaries of your individuality. Not just intellectually, not in thought and emotion, but actually in our experience. So right now your individual experience is a little concocted experience because of our strong identification with our own bodies and our thought structures, our physiological and psychological structures. Because of this, you are an individual, but actually, right now as we sit here and breathe, what these plants are exhaling, we are inhaling. But it's not in human experience. If you bring this into human experience, let's say when you sit here, you're very conscious that you're actually… there's an exchange happening between you and the plant life or the trees around you, and you clearly see one half of your breathing apparatus is hanging out there, then nobody needs to tell you, do not destroy that, protect this, protect that. None of those thou shall nots will be needed for you. So essentially yoga means this, that you consciously obliterate the boundaries of your individuality, so your experience of life is just as large as the universe or as large as life is. So when this experience touches a human being even for one moment, if you experience all these people as you're experiencing the 10 fingers of your hand, after that nobody needs to tell you to be peaceful, to be loving, to take care of them, not to harm them. This is simply not necessary for you because you have experienced what is around you as a part of yourself. Unfortunately, that experience seems to come to most people only when you bury them in the end, that they are part of everything.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. When you were just describing this relationship that we have, essentially, with the universe begins in a way…
It's not a relationship.
It is a oneness.
Relationship means you need two.
It is a oneness.
It is one life, you are just a pop-up on the planet. It's like a computer pop-up. You pop up for 2 seconds and you pop out. So
then yoga is in many ways a reflection of also basic science, because when you were talking about what the plants give off and what we inhale…
I would say what you call as modern science is a small piece of what we call as yoga. That may sound… because now modern science is big in the world and yoga is a small side fashion that you do, people may think that is a little arrogant. But I'm telling you, what yoga means is, it doesn't exclude anything. In that, what you call as modern science is study of physical material, out of which we are learning how to reap many benefits in terms of technology. But even that knowledge, which is so fantastic, has turned against us simply because of the individuality that we have, because our experience is not yoga yet. Our experience is not in union. Because of that, even the knowledge that we have, scientific knowledge we have, has turned against us. In a way, science is causing more damage to the planet than anything else, unfortunately, isn't it?
Driven by our individualism.
Because it is… see, we must understand, when you give an instrument, however wonderful that instrument is, it is the hand that handles it which decides whether it is going to be destructive or constructive.
And that hand is
we have not fixed that hand yet.
Yes.
We have not fixed that hand to be inclusive. It's a very exclusive hand.